What if you could get back 10 hours every single week? Not by working harder, not by waking up earlier, but just by using a few free tools that are already sitting on the internet waiting for you. That's not a fantasy anymore. Regular people, teachers, small business owners, parents, office workers are doing exactly that right now. And most of them had zero tech background when they started. This video is going to show you how. AI has quietly become one of the most useful things to happen to everyday productivity in a long time. Think of it less like science fiction and more like having a really smart assistant in your pocket who never gets tired, never judges your questions, and is available at 2 in the morning when you're trying to finish something important. The best part? You don't need to understand how any of it works under the hood. You don't need to code. You don't need a computer science degree. You just need to know which tools to use and how to talk to them. And that's exactly what we're breaking down today across 7 tools you can start using this week. If you want to keep learning how AI can work for you in real practical ways, make sure you're subscribed to Stack Future. We make this stuff simple, useful, and actually worth your time. ChatGPT is probably the name you've heard the most, and there's a very good reason for that. It's genuinely one of the best AI tools for everyday use in 2025, and the free version is more than enough to start changing how you work. Here's the simplest way to think about it. ChatGPT is like texting a brilliant friend who happens to know about writing, business, cooking, HR, law, medicine, finance, and just about everything else. You ask it something in plain English, and it talks back in plain English. So what can you actually do with it? Let's get specific. Say you need to write a professional email, but you don't know how to word it. Type exactly this. Write a polite but firm email to my landlord asking them to fix the heating within the next 5 days. Done. You'll have a great draft in about 4 seconds. Stuck on a decision? Try this prompt. I'm trying to decide between taking a new job that pays more but requires more travel or staying at my current job. Help me think through the pros and cons. It will ask you thoughtful follow-up questions and actually help you think. The big mistake most beginners make is being too vague. The more detail you give ChatGPT, the better your result. Think of it like giving directions. The clearer you are, the faster you arrive. Once you get comfortable with it, you'll wonder how you ever got through a workday without it. Notion has been a popular note-taking and organization app for a while now, but in 2025 their built-in AI features have made it something genuinely special. If your life involves notes, to-do lists, project planning, or tracking anything at all, Notion AI is worth your time. Here's what makes it different. Most apps just store your information. Notion AI actually helps you use it. You can highlight a wall of messy notes from a meeting and say, summarize this into 3 key action items. And it does it instantly. You can dump a brain dump of random thoughts about a project and ask it to turn them into a structured plan. It's like having an editor and an organizer rolled into one. One practical use that people absolutely love: weekly planning. At the start of every week, open up a Notion page, write out everything that's on your plate, and then type, organize this into a priority list with the most urgent tasks at the top. Suddenly, your chaos becomes a clear action plan. There's a free plan to get started, and the AI features are available on the Plus plan, which is very affordable, especially when you consider how much time it saves. For anyone juggling work, side projects, family logistics, or really anything with moving parts, Notion AI is one of those best AI tools in 2025 that actually delivers on its promise. This one is going to feel like a superpower the first time you use it. Otter.ai automatically listens to your meetings, whether they're on Zoom, Google Meet, or even in person, and turns everything that's said into a written transcript and summary in real time. Picture this. You're in a 1-hour meeting. People are throwing out ideas and decisions left and right, and instead of furiously scribbling notes and missing half of what's being said, you just talk. Otter captures everything. After the meeting ends, you get a clean summary, a full transcript, and even a breakdown of action items that were mentioned. This is one of the biggest AI time-saving tools available right now because it eliminates one of the most tedious parts of professional life, writing up meeting notes afterward. That task alone eats up hours every week for a lot of people. Getting started is genuinely simple. Download the Otter app or go to otter.ai, create a free account, and either invite it to your next Zoom meeting or just hit record on your phone during your next in-person conversation. The free plan gives you a generous number of transcription minutes every month, more than enough to test it out properly. Once you've used it a few times, going back to manual note-taking will feel like going back to a flip phone. A lot of people think that creating good-looking visuals requires either a design degree or an expensive freelancer. Canva has been dismantling that idea for years, and their AI features in 2025 have taken it even further. The tool that's genuinely changed the game is called Magic Design. You describe what you want: a social media post, a presentation slide, a flyer for your business, a birthday invitation, and Canva generates a professional-looking design in seconds that you can then customize with your own words, colors, and photos. Try this. Go to canva.com, create a free account, and in the search bar type what you need. Something like Instagram post for a coffee shop promotion. Canva's AI will generate several beautiful templates instantly. Click on one, swap in your text, change a color if you want, and you're done. The whole thing takes 5 minutes instead of 5 hours. For small business owners, freelancers, teachers making classroom materials, or anyone who regularly needs to create anything visual, this is one of the most practical free AI tools available right now. The free version is genuinely powerful. The paid version unlocks even more AI features, but start free and see how much you can do before you spend a cent. Combine Canva AI with ChatGPT, use ChatGPT to write the copy, then paste it into Canva, and you've got a content creation workflow that used to require an entire team. Most calendar apps just sit there passively. You put things in, they show you what's happening. Reclaim.ai is different. It actively manages your schedule for you using AI, making sure your most important tasks actually get time blocked out before your day gets eaten up by other people's meetings. Here's the core idea. You tell Reclaim what your priorities are: finishing a report, working on a creative project, exercising, even protecting lunch. And it automatically carves out time for those things in your calendar. When a meeting gets scheduled, Reclaim moves your blocks around intelligently so nothing important falls through the cracks. This is one of those AI productivity tools that works in the background so you don't have to think about it constantly. You set up your priorities once, and then it quietly keeps your week from becoming a disaster. For anyone who constantly ends the week feeling like they didn't get to the things that actually mattered, Reclaim is worth trying immediately. There's a solid free tier to get started, and it connects directly with Google Calendar. Set it up in about 15 minutes, and you'll feel the difference by Friday. Research used to mean opening 12 browser tabs, reading half of each one, losing track of what you were looking for, and ending up watching a video about something completely unrelated. Perplexity AI fixes this in a way that feels almost unfair. Perplexity is an AI-powered search tool. Think of it as a smarter, more conversational version of Google. You type a question in plain language, and instead of giving you a list of links to go explore, it gives you a direct, clear answer with the sources right there so you can verify them. Try it at perplexity.ai. It's free. Ask something you've been curious about. What's the difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA, and which one is better for someone in their 30s? You'll get a clear, well-organized answer in about 10 seconds that would have taken you 45 minutes to piece together from various articles. For students, professionals doing market research, parents trying to understand a medical situation, or anyone who regularly needs to get up to speed on a topic quickly, this is one of the best AI tools for saving real time in 2025. It's not replacing your judgment. It's just doing the messy first pass of research so you can get to the thinking faster. This last one is for anyone who creates video content, podcasts, or even just records presentations. And with how easy these things have become, that's more people than you might think. Descript is a video and audio editing tool that uses AI in a way that completely changes how editing feels. Instead of learning complicated timeline software, you edit your video by editing the text transcript. Delete a sentence in the transcript, and it disappears from the video. It sounds wild, but it works exactly like that. The AI features go even further. There's a tool that automatically removes all your ums and ahs with one click. There's another that removes filler words. And there's an overdub feature that can generate your voice saying corrected words so you don't have to re-record anything. You just fix the text. For anyone making YouTube videos, recording tutorials for work, or putting together a podcast, Descript takes a process that used to require either serious software skills or expensive editing help and turns it into something anyone can do. There's a free plan that gives you plenty of room to learn the tool and edit real projects before you'd ever need to pay for anything. The single most important thing to take away from this video is simple. You don't need to understand AI to benefit from it. You just need to start using it. Pick one tool from this list today. Just one. Try it for a week. See what it does for your time and your stress levels. Then add another. Every tool we covered, ChatGPT, Notion AI, Otter.ai, Canva, Reclaim.ai, Perplexity, and Descript, has a free version that gets you started without spending anything. There's genuinely no barrier between you and 10 more free hours every week except just beginning. Next time, we're covering how to write the perfect AI prompt to get exactly what you want every single time. You're going to want to see that one. If this helped you out today, hit that like button. It helps more people find this channel and learn about AI. We'll see you in the next one.